Hi, good evening. Welcome to the show. I understand. This show has a certain magic to it, but we are just getting started. We haven't become a big hit yet. Why do you all keep applauding for so long?
To stay awake.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we are diving deep into what led Russia to attack Ukraine.
Мною принято решение о проведении специальной военной операции.
Joining us is a man of intrigue, a Russian KGB spy who has defected from his country to join CIA. Whoa, stop this. I'm a Russian resident. I'm here to share my views on this topic. Please proceed. It's not about the ethnic and linguistic divides of Ukraine, nor historic context of Ukraine being part of the Soviet Union, but because of one foreign policy. One foreign policy was in danger, and Russia attacked Ukraine. What policy? It is the warm water policy. See, Moscow foreign policy depends on its geography. As most of the Russian ports located in the north are frozen throughout the year, to ensure continuous trade in the 17th century by Peter the Great, he started the warm water policy. So from Baltic Sea to the Black Sea, Russia will try to secure the warm water ports. And the Black Sea control will give you the access to the Mediterranean Sea, the economic gateway to the South European market, unlike rest of the seas covering Russia. And because Baltic Sea cannot be trusted for anything, it has lots of outsiders for Russia. Do you trust Baltic states? Yes, we trust the Baltic states as much as we trust a fish selling sunscreen. Or a mosquito in a nudist colony. Yes, it is more than a NATO lake than a Baltic Sea. But coming to the point, see, Black Sea is not only important for trade. Black Sea acted as a strategic buffer between NATO and Russia. And as soon as NATO approached Ukraine to being a member, the conflict between Russia and Ukraine started. And if in future Ukraine will be a member of NATO, the Russian Black Sea Navy will have very little control on the Black Sea. Explain how NATO forces in the Black Sea poses a threat to Russia. See, Black Sea is only 620 miles away from Moscow. It is approximately the same distance between missiles in Cuba and Washington, D.C. I hope I made my point. You know I like Russians. You wear your heart on your sleeves. You all are assertive, no BS. I like this. Wait, who told you this? CIA or Mossad? No, nobody told me anything about you, I swear. Because they know that I wear my heart on my sleeves ever since my bad transplant. But tell me this, same logic applies to Turkey. It is a NATO member. Turkey must have prevented the passage of Russian military and Russian cargo ships all these years through its Turkey Straits, which are the choke points, but it haven't. Turkey commitment to NATO is as solid as a sand castle at a high tide. They are with us, they have to be with us. True, Turkey has been kept out of important defense meetings of NATO since Turkey bought S-400 and F-16 from Russia. Right. If your country also want F-16, contact us. We have plenty of them. Thanks for your offer, but do you think you will win this war? Because after annexing Crimea in 2014, winning the Ukraine war should be a piece of cake, right? We will win this war. as we have done with Peter the Great, and defended the Ottoman Empire and dominated the sea in 1812. But what is West doing besides talking? Talk is cheap. Take some action in Ukraine. What do you say? Talk is cheap. It seems you haven't seen my phone bills. I understood you require a decoder to understand my Enigma codes. Oh, talking about Enigma. Let me check my tarot cards. Ah, it seems stars are aligning for Russia to end the war right after a snowstorm hits Dubai. As soon as the port of Odessa has been captured by us, we will stop the war, no problem. But by this, Ukraine will lose all its Black Sea coastline. And the port of Odessa is a link between Ukraine and outside world. It will become a landlocked country. You know something? Landlocked nations like Austria, Switzerland are just too busy counting their mountains of cash to notice a lack of coastline. So you are implying that Ukraine can thrive without coastlines, but Russia can't. Security and securing warm water ports are important for Russia considering its size compared to Ukraine. We have seen many attempts in the past, from Napoleon to Hitler, to invade Russia. We can't take any risks. But all failed invasions, like Soviet invasion of Finland or Russian invasion of Ukraine, keep your ears to the news, because you shouldn't miss the day when we will conquer the Black Sea and its neighbors. You are not a big fan of surprises, are you? Because this topic is going to be revealed next week, where you are going to talk about it, unfortunately. Are we finished here, or are we just posing for a dramatic effect? If you're starting to feel satisfied by the hint of the next video, then it's time to subscribe to our channel, where we will serve geopolitical content complex enough to make even James Bond scratch his head and reach to the popcorn. Stay tuned, stay wealthy. Are we done? Tell me, you must feel jealous knowing that people are more familiar with MI6 because of James Bond than with the KGB.